Hi, I'm Amanda and welcome to my garden. I'm going to be planting up a fall planter today, and with me I've got a heavenly bamboo called firecracker or firepower, and then some chrysanthemums and ornamental kale and some coral bells and some pansies and some gourds, lovely gourds. And in this planter, I'm also going to add some snowdrops and also some tulips, some Greggii tulips. All right, so let's get started. All right, and also I've got this planter. This planter has a drainage hole, and it's important to have a drainage hole because the plants will drown. All right, so first things first, I've got some soil. And I've just used some regular potting soil. It's already got some fertilizer in it, but I'm going to put some more in. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we've got, let's just make sure we've got the right. It's not too high, not too low. That's not too bad. Get the weeds off there. But first what I'm going to do is, just since I've got the right depth and everything, what I'm going to do is going to put in some vermiculite so it will drain even better. Some vermiculite and sand mixed in there. And then I'm going to add some bone meal. This should be enough. Okay. Get this bad boy up here. Okay, now we want to make sure we loosen those roots. I got this on sale because it's the end of the season sale. So I got it cheap as chips. And it's a good time to be buying plants at the end of the season because they are inexpensive. Just make sure you loosen up the roots, but don't loosen them up too much that you wreck the root ball. You still need that root ball intact. Now, I have to figure out where I'm going to put all this. So I'm going to put that here. I don't want it in the center. I want to have a display at the front. So I'll put this as the focal point because with any planter you want to have the thrill. This is the thrill, and then the fill, and then the spill. So this is what I'm attempting to do. Maybe not too much spilling, but we'll see what we can do here. So okay, so now I've got to put in some more soil. And I could have mixed this up before, but it's not necessary. I can do it in the pot, right? And then another. This is just to help it drain. Some sand and some vermiculite. And then also I'm going to put in some more bone meal. All right, let's push it all up. Now this is important that this has to be slightly lower. So one way to do that is to get something long and see how far it is. And this one is just at the top, so this has to be a little bit lower. So, okay. So now I've got my heavenly bamboo in place, and I can see that it's not too deep. I still got an inch or so of space, so when I water it, the water is not going to flow all over the place. All right, now what I'd like to do is put my bulbs in. I'm not going to use all of these, but I'm going to put them in a group. And here's my tag that I've already made, and I'll just put a few of these in, and these are the lovely snowdrops. So I'm going to cluster these close to this. And I will, okay, pointed end up. Gotta have pointed end up. And I kind of, now when you're doing a planter, you don't space everything out as though they say in the instructions, because what happens is you want a full looking planter, and if they're all spaced out the way they say in the instructions, it's just not going to look as nice. So anyway, here I'm going to throw some cinnamon on there. I think it does detract the pest from getting it. And then also some bone meal. And now I'm going to cover these up. And then what we're going to do now is put some more soil in here, not too much. I took some out before, so it's all mixed up. Not too much in the pot. There we go. All right. So let's see how this looks. So let's see. We could put a planter here, like a mum there. Oops, and a mum there. Thank you, my assistant. Thank you. And now show it down to you. And then maybe put that there and this here. Right, how does that look? Well, it'll look a lot better when it's all planted. All right, so, and then if there's any holes left, we can fill in with some pansies, some winter pansies. So let's undo this and get it all sorted. And these mums are ready to be planted. I've had them in the pots for too long, so they're saying, please plant me. All right, so here, again, you want to make sure you loosen the roots, because they're not going to do anything if they're just tightly bound. Right, then what we want to do is put in some of these. Now, you're not going to like it when I do this, but yes, we're going to do this. We're going to take the flowers off. Why? Because then it will produce more flowers and not go to seed, right? So that will be nice in front of there with the yellow. All right, so I'm just going to give it a little tossing of this. So it'll be look a little messy until you water it. I find people are way too gentle when they do a planter, but do make sure that you've got a little lip there, that the space that you can water it so it doesn't all come over the edge. I don't know if I'll have any place for gourds, we'll have to see. Make sure that you firm all the soil around them. You don't want any air spaces between the roots and the soil. Right, yeah, all right. And now, so here it is without the gourds. And then we're going to put some gourds in. So let's see. All right, and then once you've finished, which I think I've more or less finished, I'm going to water it, and I'm going to put some of this in. You know, I kind of brutalize these roots here, so I thought that it would be a good idea to give it some hormones to make them adjust to their new surroundings. So I've already got some in this watering can, and I'm going to just water it in, and they'll be appreciative. Now they've got a new home. Give them a good soak. They've been traumatized. And there you go. There you have it. Right. And hopefully they'll take nicely. Okay, so if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and check out my website, the garden website. And if you ever need a horticultural consultant, give me a call at Amanda's Garden Consulting Company. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.